This might be a hot take, but a lot of white people are not happy. I'm Kylie, and I grew up in a very conservative area. I wanted to say that a lot of white people genuinely live some of the most miserable and isolated lives that you could even imagine. I think there are 3 reasons for this. The first is that there is just a general idea of just hyper-individualism and hoarding of resources. A lot of them are extremely stingy, don't tip well, and also don't donate to local charities. They're very isolated, and what few friends they have, their connection is built upon shared bigotry, which is obviously not a strong connection. Number 2, a lot of white people feel a sense of emptiness. They have the job, the car, the career, the kids, the Bible, but they don't feel that sense of fulfillment. I think it's because the subliminal messaging that white people get from birth is that they're so much better than everybody else. And once you're in that sort of position, you will not allow yourself to open up to other people and opportunities that would genuinely bring you joy and fulfillment. And the third reason is that a lot of white people genuinely feel like equality is the oppression of white people. That means other people getting rights means that some of ours get taken away somehow, which obviously isn't true and shows the hyper-competitive nature of being white in America.
It's true that the white people are the most miserable people. This is not my word. This is what these guys are saying. And I'm shocked to also hear that when I hear that white people are the most miserable, they're the most unhappy. I'm like, why would a lady or a guy be speaking with such, using such words to describe the white folks? And I was like, okay, let me put out this video so that I can hear what people have to say concerning this video. And I don't want to say that I know because I don't know, but I want to hear the views and perception of people that are listening to this video. She said a lot of things, but I don't want to say more than, the first word, that white folks are miserable and unhappy people. Let's go watch the video. Credit belongs to the original creator of every stitches and video I'm showing today. But let me not say more. Let's go watch it. Do me a favor, watch till the end. And let's come back for conversation. If truly white folks are the most miserable people, why are they miserable? Why are they unhappy? Could there be reasons for that? I want to know, guys, from you. After you have watched this video, yes, after you've watched this video, let's begin a conversation. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
Good morning, TikTok fams. I know I haven't been on here much this week, and life's just been lifing. I hate the B word, busy, but some weeks are just crazier than others, and this one's been a little crazy. But I know TikTok's at risk again tomorrow, which I don't know. I don't believe it's going anywhere. Not that I'm like an optimist, but just it's if anything, it'll be another opportunity for somebody to say, "I saved TikTok. Look at me!" Ha! But anyway, before this might possibly go down, I have a post I wanted to do that I've been meaning to do and just haven't gotten around to. But in my eternal quest to drag white people, and especially white women, and yes, I know I'm a white woman, I just wanted to talk about this real quick. So, white people are the most miserable fucking people on the face of this fucking earth, and also the most fucking judgy. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? And I know I am one of y'all, but I'm not gonna say us because this is a part I am not part of. I'm not a miserable motherfucker. White women especially. So many women on that pew pew post I did about MAGA Man, they're like, "Why do you need a pew pew? What's wrong with you?" Blah, 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 blah. And the other thing is like, these women who on the post where I cuss, like, "Why do you have to cuss so much? Why are you cussing?" And then when I chew my gum, like, "Why are you chewing gum? That's so disgusting. Spit that gum out." It's just bitching about some shit all the fucking time. As I learned very early on here from a black woman who said this, and I've repeated it since, if it don't apply, scroll on by. If you don't like me chewing fucking gum, if you don't like me saying fuck, if you don't like me having a pew-pew, I don't need to fucking know about it. Just scroll the fuck on. I don't care what you think about me, or me owning a pew-pew, or me chewing gum, or me saying fuck 500 times in a video. It's not your business, and I don't care. So just save yourself the however many minutes of energy that it takes you to type out that comment, Karen, and just scroll on by. And then, of course, we all know white men are the most fucking miserable assholes on the face of this earth. And I've talked about that a lot because they like to come on here and try to drag you when you're not the perfect little white woman, submissive, not trans wife. That would be something else. They wouldn't like that. Trad wife. And I mean, tell you you're fat and you're ugly and you're going to be alone forever with your cats and no one's ever going to date you and whatever. And as I've said a million times, I don't care. I don't care that you think I'm chubby. I don't care that you think I'm ugly. I don't care that you think no one will love me. They have, they will, they do. And that doesn't matter to me, even if it doesn't, because I don't give a shit about your opinion about me. But y'all all need to go get a fucking hug. Y'all need to the anger and the miserable, y'all are just all miserable ass motherfuckers. Miserable ass motherfuckers. The lack of joy in y'all's lives is readily apparent. And y'all just need to go find some fucking joy somewhere. Because I guarantee you, from personal experience, when you start finding joy in actual life, and, in living and in doing things that you love doing and being an authentic in person, you won't feel so fucking miserable that you need to drag down everybody on the internet that you possibly see to make yourself feel better. So that's my Friday public service announcement. Y'all have a great day. Bye. I also want to add to the back end of this, because I forgot as a PS, that this is not an issue with black people, by the way. And again, it shows a lot of difference between white people and black people. I have never had a black man tell me that I'm fat or ugly or that I won't be loved and will be alone the rest of my life. I've never had a black woman, discourage me from cursing. In fact, in the video that I did, the rant video in the bathroom where I said, "Morning, I may cuss a lot," people came on and were like, "You didn't cuss enough." You need to cuss some more. That's not cussing. Come on. And I mean, no black women dragged my ass about a pew-pew. They were like, "Girl, you get your pew-pew. You get it and you learn how to shoot it. I do. Da, 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 da." I mean, yeah, the lack of judging and the amount of support among black people, totally different. And that's because they're a lot more confident in their skin, their dark, melanated, brown skin, than we are in our pale, mayonnaise-hued exteriors.
I think white people think that other people want to be them. I think they think other people want to be white. They actually think that people are looking at them, ordering Charlie Kirk's at Starbucks in a show of solidarity, and thinking, "God, I wish that was fucking me." They think people want to be like them. Bro, nobody wants to be like white people.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
In every lifetime, if I ever got reincarnated, I would choose to be black. This video is so funny because it is true. Like, white people think that they are the norm, the status quo, and that they are the blueprint for things, and everything outside of the scope of being white is not normal. I can speak boldly for the majority of black people on earth, and I will say 99.999% of black people. In every lifetime, if I ever got reincarnated, I would choose to be black. With everything that we experience in the world, with everything, all the history we have, all the racism, microaggressions, macroaggressions existing in this world, having to prove yourself, being better than everybody just to get an equal level playing field, I would always choose to be black. I couldn't imagine not having 20 cousins, having fake cousins, being communal, going to church, having growing up in my grandmother's house, having dinner at my grandma's house, having a drunk uncle that has hoop dreams at 50 who used to be a rapper. I couldn't imagine not having all the things that bring me together as a black person with other black people. Seasoned food, rhythm, music, clothes, swag, style. Impact. I just could not imagine not being this person. So if you're watching this and you're white and you really think that you are the blueprint because the world has told you so, that's a lie, bro. It's a lie. I would never want to be white. Don't get me wrong. There are some people out there that have issues internally, self-hatred, and that's due to our history in this land and the world. But the majority of us would always choose to be melanated in the next lifetime. Have a wonderful day.
I'm going to take a few minutes to discuss what living in Zambia has taught me about white privilege. Zambians are the most remarkable people I've ever met. For a nation that has endured decades of colonial rule, you might expect resentment towards people of European descent. But it's not like that at all. Zambians are warm, forgiving and welcoming in a way that always amazes me. The kindness is one of the reasons I love living here. Yet it is also something that can be taken advantage of, especially by those who know how to use their white privilege. Across Zambia, particularly in towns with large foreign populations, you still see white people being treated differently. The word Mzungu carries a strange power. A white person walks into a shop or an office and suddenly the rules shift. Staff hurry to serve them first. Doors open faster. It happens quietly, but it often happens. It's not respect, it's a hangover from the colonial past. Only 60 years ago, Zambians were treated as second-class citizens in their own land. Many were made to believe that the white man was somehow superior. That lie still lingers in small ways, passed down through generations. But Zambia has come a long way since independence. People are more self-aware, more confident, and more ready to challenge the old hierarchies that still creep into society. Then there is the question of land. Let me put it simply. Land is a sensitive issue here. All land in Zambia technically belongs to the state and is leased, not owned outright. In reality, however, foreigners still find ways to control large areas through connections or companies. I'll not dive into the legal fine points of what's owned by the state and the difference between traditional lands, but it is obvious that something is off when local farmers struggle to access small plots while outsiders manage to lease entire states. This is not equality. This is exploitation dressed up as investment. And there's a term that makes my blood boil, and that term is expatriates. I hate the word. It is soaked in privilege. A white person in Africa is called an expatriate, whereas an African working in Europe is called a migrant, or sometimes worse. Same story, different label. Language matters, because it reveals who still holds the power. Zambian people are generous, but generosity should never be confused with weakness. It comes from strength, from Ubuntu, from the belief that I am because we are. Zambians see humanity in everyone, even in those who have not always treated them fairly. That is beautiful, but it cannot mean allowing the same old systems of inequality to continue unchecked. And I say all this as a Mzungu who loves this land deeply. I am married to a Zambian. My children are Zambian. Zambia is our home. I owe this nation my respect and not my excuses. To my fellow foreigners, I say this: do not live apart. Do not form your own little expat bubbles and pretend you are blending in. Learn the languages. Respect the customs. Stop acting like guests of honour and start behaving like members of the community. And to my Zambian brothers and sisters, keep your kindness, but stand tall. This country is yours. Do not let anyone make you feel otherwise. This is your culture, your land. You determine your own future. It belongs to you. Zambia is a shining example of peace and democracy in a world that often forgets both. Its people have hearts of gold and spirits of steel. The next step is for those hearts and those spirits to claim everything they deserve, because Zambia does not belong to the so-called expatriates. It belongs to the Zambians, who built it, who love it, and will carry it forward.
Wow, wow, wow. A lot was said, but all the creators, one of them said something that is very profound that I want to hold and I want to speak about. He said, when the white folks or white people all over the world are used to dominating and forcing people to believe their own narrative, and you want everybody to be under you, you want everybody to be subservient, you want everybody to see views the way you're saying it. He said you can't be happy. He said, we were talking about congruence. He said, once you are not aligning with what the nature is, you want people to be your servant, you want people to be under you, you want people to accept the narrative that you have put out there that are not actually true with nature. Nature is that everybody should be happy, everybody should love each other. But as a whitey person, you said no, you don't want it that way. You want to dominate people, you want to lord over people. He said at the long run that true happiness does not come from all of those things. That the nature that the creator has given to everybody is to be at peace, to be in love, let things flow naturally. But when you try to lord your opinion, you try to be ahead, you want to prove that you are better, you want to prove that you are superior. He said naturally you are going against the nature of being happy, of humanity, what was created. And I think that is very profound, guys. What do you think about this? And of course, other persons also spoke their view that and who was saying that you can't be happy when you always feel like it must be about you. It must always, it must revolve around you. And I said that is the reason why the white people can't be happy. He said the white people can't be happy because this has been a mindset that they have. There has been a view, and to dominate, to domineer, to force the narrative on people. He said that is the reason why. But guys, these are the opinions of people, of creators. But I want to know: is this true? Is it applicable to you? Why are the white people not happy? Is it because of the economy that is not good? Is it because of the fact that they are used to getting things at on the platter of gold and now they're not getting it? Is it because people are saying it? Is it because of the fact that truly they want to lord their opinion on others? Is it because of what their forefathers have done, or what has transpired in the past, and now they are paying? There's a ripple effect. Some of the things that the forefathers have done, they are enjoying it, but at the same time, it's not bringing the real blessing on them. It's like there's a psychological effect to all of that. I mean, these are the reasons that people talked about. But I want to know, guys, what do you think? Why are white people isolated? I mean, one of the person said they're one of the most isolated people. They are not happy. You may see them on the outside. They are not happy. They are looking for comfort. They are looking for joy. And I'm like, how can they be isolated when people are around them? And the lady was like, no, they're isolated because of the fact that their past is always haunting them. And I'm like, what is their past? What's the past that she's talking about? Is it the past of them as an individual, or the past of their forefathers, but the lifestyle they've lived, the things they've done in the past? Well, this conversation in itself is not it's continue from one end to another end, because I may give you my reason, but you see another person saying this is my reason, and you see another person saying no, the reason is because the forefathers have done this, and different views and different perceptions. Guys, let me know what you think. If you're a black person, if you're a white person, what do you think? Why are the white folks not happy? Is it because of what they've done? Is it because they don't love to be in harmony, they don't love to be around people? Is it because they are racist, or they like whatever your reason is? Let me hear you at the comment section, because this is about to get very interesting, and it won't be interesting if you don't air your opinion or write your view at the comment section, because I want to know why they are isolated, why they are miserable, why they are unhappy, as they themselves have said it. Man, these are words from them. Guys, I wait your comment. Thank you for watching. So like, come your way again. Don't forget, stay in peace, stay in love, and avoid trouble. Bye for now.